Rosh Hashanah, because it is the beginning of the Jewish New Year, is a religious holiday devoted to prayer and self-examination. On this day, God passes judgment on all human beings for the coming year. The Jew prays on Rosh Hashanah for mercy from God. And now we shall listen to songs appropriate to the holiday of Rosh Hashanah. Yom Kippur is observed because God's judgment made on Rosh Hashanah does not become final until the day of Yom Kippur. The Jew therefore fasts on Yom Kippur, spends the day in prayer in the synagogue, repents of his sins, and asks God's forgiveness. In the song which we shall now hear, which is especially fitting for Yom Kippur, we implore God's help as the Father of all for his compassionate forgiveness.
Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu Baneinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chaneinu Baneinu, Ki ein banu ma'asim. Aseh imanu, tzedaka v'chesed. Aseh imanu,
We celebrate Sukkot because it commemorates the Sukkot or booths in which our ancestors lived in their wanderings in the wilderness of Sinai after they left Egypt more than 3,000 years ago. Sukkot is also a festival of thanksgiving, marking the occasion of the ingathering of the harvest. The joy of Sukkot is reflected in the melodies which will now be sung. Actually, the 9th day of Sukkot is celebrated because on that day we complete the reading of the Torah and we begin it all over again. It is an occasion for gaiety and happiness because our lives were made more meaningful by the spiritual wealth of the Torah. In the song that follows, we are bidden to rejoice in the Torah and to honor it as our source of strength and light.
Gila
Hanukkah celebrates the rededication of the temple in Jerusalem by the Maccabees as the result of their victorious fight against the Syrian king Antiochus, who sought to destroy the Jewish religion. A sealed cruse of pure oil was found in the temple with which the lamp was lit. It lasted miraculously for 8 days instead of 1 day. Because of that miracle, Hanukkah is observed 8 days, is known as the Festival of Lights, and is marked by the lighting of candles for 8 nights. It is customary on Hanukkah to eat pancakes or latkes, and for the children to play with the Hanukkah dreidel. The meaning of Hanukkah, its confident spirit of the triumph of light over darkness, is joyously expressed in the songs we shall now hear.
La 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 la
Tu B'Shvat. The 15th of Shvat is a significant date on the Jewish calendar because it is called the New Year of Trees. In Israel, the occasion is marked by the planting of trees, and to Jews elsewhere, it serves as a reminder to increase their devotion to our ancient homeland. The next song, in keeping with the spirit of Tu B'Shvat, stresses the importance of planting trees in the state of Israel. Celebrates the escape of the Jews of Persia centuries ago from Haman's plot to exterminate them, the downfall and death of Haman, the destruction of the enemies of the Jews, and the elevation of Mordechai the Jew to a position of great honor in King Ahasuerus' realms. It is a day of gladness, rejoicing, and feasting. The merriment of Purim is felt in the Purim songs which follow. We celebrate Passover because of Israel's deliverance from Egyptian bondage. It is an 8-day festival in which matzot are eaten in place of leavened bread. On the first and second nights of Passover, at the Seder, we dwell on God's miraculous help to our people, and we thank Him for the blessings of freedom. The songs to which we shall now listen deal with deliverance and freedom in the light of the Passover festival.
Shalom
Lag BaOmer is the 33rd day in the counting of the Omer. During the last revolution on the part of the Jews against the Romans to regain their independence, in the Omer period, a plague broke out among the disciples of Rabbi Akiva, a leader in that revolution. Those days were thereupon declared to be days of mourning. As the plague stopped on Lag BaOmer, the day was made into a semi-holiday. Tradition has it that the saintly Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai died on Lag BaOmer. The song that follows is a melodic tribute to the sanctified life of Rabbi Shimon ben Yochai, the anniversary of whose death occurs on Lag BaOmer. Shavuos, or the Feast of Weeks, is so called because it completes exactly 7 weeks from the second day of Passover. It celebrates the giving of the Torah to our ancestors at Sinai, as well as the wheat harvest in Israel. The joy of reaping one's crops, the love of Torah, and the heartfelt worship of God are described in the songs which will now be sung. We observe the Sabbath because God created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th day. The observance of the Sabbath is the 4th commandment in the 10 Commandments, which are the foundation of all civilization. Man must rest from his labors 1 day in 7, to forget his daily workday anxieties and to find spiritual refreshment in the holiness of the Sabbath.